Elon Musk is set to appear on Saturday Night Live this weekend. Will he mention Dogecoin? Only time will tell. Goldman Sachs clients can now trade Bitcoin derivatives. Citigroup is looking to do the same for their client base as well. Also, according to some technical analysis, data may be looking to reach new all-time highs in the coming weeks, as well as SushiSwap is now live on Polygon or the Matic network, enhancing its DeFi capabilities. And finally, Ripple may actually win this case against the SEC, guys. A recent court order has given Ripple a leg up in this story. This is your weekend briefing. Stay tuned.
I want to talk more about Dogecoin. It keeps climbing. The meme-inspired cryptocurrency nearly doubling over the past week alone. This ahead of Elon Musk's appearance on SNL this weekend. Kate Rooney joins us with more. Good to see you this morning, Kate.
Hey, Andrew. Good morning. Great to see you. Elon Musk has been a pretty public fan of Dogecoin since at least last year, but he's been stepping up those cryptocurrency mentions recently as its price surges. The Tesla CEO called it, quote, the people's crypto back in February. That was when Dogecoin was trading around 5 cents. Then in April, he tweeted about SpaceX putting a, quote, literal Dogecoin on the moon. When Musk announced his SNL appearance, calling himself the Doge Father, it started trending on Twitter, and the coin shot up about 40% that week. Overnight, Musk tweeted out a TMZ interview where he talks about the cryptocurrency, telling buyers to, quote, invest with caution. The digital asset is based, you guys, on a meme of this Shiba Inu dog. It started as a joke back in 2013. This year, though, it's up more than 12,000%.
Welcome back to another episode of your Digit Hustle News. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend once again. Weather's looking nice. Prices are looking right. And Elon Musk is about to appear on Saturday Night Live this weekend. And with everything that he has been saying about Dogecoin all this year, the entire crypto space is curious to see if he will name drop the meme crypto. Now, in a tweet that he issued to his followers just last night, Elon Musk said the crypto is promising, but one shouldn't put a life savings into it. He will host Saturday Night Live, and speculators are anticipating that Doge will go to $1. Now, here's the tweet in question. This video I have mentioned on this channel before. We've seen it. We know what he said. And it's common sense, really. You never put all your eggs into one basket. But the reason why this story is important, this moment is important, guys, because crypto's mainstream now. There's no going back. Okay? They use Doge. They use the Shiba Inu meme imagery to usher in a technological revolution, much like what happened before. We know what that's about. No need to go back to that. But yes, this is definitely a sign of the top for Dogecoin. People believe that it will spike to $1. Others are saying that this is going to cause it to tank. However, I'm going to give you my opinion, guys. It will spike. Just because of the rush of emotion. It may spike leading up to the show. It may spike during the show, or it may spike the morning after. But there will be a slight pump. Will it touch $1? No. Okay? Dogecoin may max out at 85 cents. I'm going to tell you why. Because there is the total supply for Dogecoin is infinite. So, price appreciation without a surge of money is actually hard to do, okay? Because the total supply is essentially infinite. So he would have to do SNL 3 weeks in a row, or just do if they do an entire Dogecoin skit, that may push it past $1. Yeah, because then it'll be a focal point. And the entire SNL audience, even the people in attendance, may be they just may start investing right then and there. This show is pre-recorded, so they may have already done it, those in attendance, of course. But once this goes live, their entire audience, okay, and it's hundreds of millions, will be exposed to Dogecoin, and then in turn exposed to the world of cryptocurrencies in general, because you need cryptos to access Doge. So this is very bullish for crypto, not so good for Dogecoin, but I do think long term that Dogecoin is going to stick around for a while, especially as long as this narrative is in place. But we're going to move ahead to the next story. Little more serious note. As Goldman Sachs clients trade Bitcoin derivatives, Citigroup is looking to get involved. Now, this is a sign that institutional adoption is coming from the banks now. U.S. banks, Goldman Sachs, and Citibank are currently exploring ways to enter the crypto space. Large American banking organizations are rushing into the cryptocurrency industry. According to recent reports, Goldman Sachs, a former Bitcoin critic, has enabled its institutional clients to trade BTC derivatives, while Citigroup is looking to release its crypto-related services amid a growing demand. Out of the largest U.S. banking institutions, Goldman has perhaps the most controversial history with the crypto space. The entity had a digital asset tracking desk in 2017, halted it a year later when prices were down, and restarted it in 2021 when the market exploded. Now, as we all know, Goldman was partly responsible for the prices going down in 2017, 2018. Okay. Now they're back in the fold, profiting and making their profits known. So this story, guys, really is to highlight the fact that the banks are coming in and which direction they're coming from. Okay. They've been around. Now they're just making their investments known. Okay. In the meantime, the giant investment bank claimed cryptocurrencies were not an asset class during a conference call. However, the tides have turned completely, and Goldman is frequently dipping its toes into digital asset endeavors. The latest one, reported by Bloomberg, reads that the bank has already enabled its institutional customers to trade with non-deliverable derivatives tied to BTC's price paid out in cash. Now, another interesting note of news before we continue on, guys. The Vault video that I posted the other day, their custodial service is owned by BitGo. BitGo is owned by Goldman Sachs. Okay, so another reason why I brought that platform to you. Now, Citi is looking into crypto too, according to Financial Times. Citigroup Inc., another massive U.S. banking institution, is also planning to enter the cryptocurrency field. Citi seems to be in an earlier stage, as the coverage said the bank hasn't decided on the precise services it will offer. Instead, the organization is discussing trading, custody, financial, or all of the above. Atay Tukman, the bank's global head of foreign exchange, noted that Citi had a very rapid increase in customer demand for Bitcoin and other digital assets. He outlined the interest comes from a broad spectrum of clients, including asset managers and family offices. So the story is always similar when these banks get involved, guys. They are getting more and more questioning from their customers about what this cryptocurrency stuff is. And because of that, they're now going public with their relationships that were already established with crypto. So that's that on the banking front. Next up, real quick, it's going to talk about SushiSwap and them now being live on Polygon. Okay, Polygon is racking up more partnerships, guys. They announced a strategic partnership with SushiSwap DeFi. The blockchain supports the DeFi platform with 30 million USD rewards for liquidity providers. It's excellent news for the blockchain community that has experienced considerable growth and user attraction in the past months. The $30 million reward is planned for 6 major pairs on SushiSwap DeFi. According to the announcement, $15 million will be rewarded in Sushi and the other $15 million in Matic, expanding the Polygon ecosystem. Polygon is an ambitious blockchain with numerous plans to expand the network and support decentralized applications. DeFi platforms can be a great choice for blockchains like Polygon, which plans to expand its reach by offering more services. SushiSwap is one of the most famous DeFi platforms in the blockchain industry, and their new partnership with Polygon may have incredible results for both platforms. Polygon and SushiSwap started a joint liquidity mining pool. So the joint liquidity mining program that they've created will start on May 7th, and it will start with the following pairs: ETH to Matic, ETH to Wrap BTC, ETH to USDC, Tether, DAI, and Aave. The new program surely helps SushiSwap serve more users and is also great news for Polygon that plans to expand its reach. So, big news coming for Polygon with the acquisition of SushiSwap. I believe I mentioned before too on this channel, guys, that we're going to see a lot more of these crypto partnerships occurring. Because like I said, these are just corporations, guys. Corporations merge all the time. They merge all the time. So I expect more things like this to happen. But next up, we're going to cover Theta real quick. Because, you know, we like Theta here on this channel. It's going to be a very powerful utility token when it comes to content delivery and streaming services in the future. And according to some technical analysis, things are looking real bullish for Theta. Theta has been moving upwards since completing a fiat correction on April 23rd. Yeah, got all the way down to about $7. I noticed that, and that was after I did the video about it. Did I feel some type of way? No, because I know how these things go. But Theta is back on the rise, has been moving downward since reaching an all-time high of $15.88 on April 16th. However, it bounced just after reaching a low of $7.20 on April 22nd. Because the highlighted section of this chart does not look impulsive, it's likely to be a B portion of an ABC corrective structure. Without getting too technical, guys, things are looking up for Theta because it has, as of recording, broken past a previous resistance, which was sitting somewhere around the $11 range. So basically, with that being said, that is going to allow Theta to at least reach somewhere between the $15 and $19 range here in the coming weeks. So essentially, that's just good news for Theta. Wanted to drop that gem down on you guys because we got to remember they have the billion-dollar clientele. Google, Sony, Lionsgate, Netflix. The list goes on, guys. Okay, the list goes on. But gonna get to our final story. Gonna let you guys go. The court orders SEC to give Ripple internal documents on XRP, Bitcoin, and Ether. Now, this is interesting because we all know the implications of this case. If Ripple wins, this will send shockwaves through the cryptocurrency community. It will also send the price of XRP past the moon to Jupiter. It's going to sit there for a minute, rotate, and then continue on to, you know, the next galaxy in all seriousness. And then once that happens, Stellar is going to follow. The regulatory clarity for cryptocurrencies in general are just going to spread through the market. It will cause a massive bull run. Now, getting into the article, in another legal win for Ripple, a U.S. magistrate judge has ordered the Securities and Exchange Commission to reveal internal agency documents, memoranda, or formal position papers that discuss Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Those specific documents, guys, they would highlight an original classification for Ripple from back in 2013. 2013, 2014, if I'm not mistaken. So there's another reason why this is highly important. But Judge Sarah Netburn, in a new ruling this week, provided more clarification on her ruling from last month regarding whether SEC may keep its internal documents secret from Ripple. The SEC must now produce communications with third parties, including external agencies and market participants, subject to a privileged assertion, according to Netburn's 5-paragraph ruling. In quote, intra-agency memoranda or formal position papers discussing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP must be searched for and produced subject to a privileged assertion. Adding, examples of such documents include division reports, final reports of internal working groups, or formal position papers submitted to the commissioners. She also added informal intra-agency communications such as emails would not need to be produced. So, why this is significant, guys? Because access to the SEC's internal communications has been one of the most heated areas of contention between Ripple and the SEC. Judge Netburn had, at an earlier discovery conference on April 6, ruled to grant, in large part, Ripple's motion to compel the SEC to produce documents reflecting SEC's prior statements and communications with third parties, as well as internal documents discussing whether XRP, Bitcoin, or Ether are considered securities. However, Ripple and the SEC have been unable to agree on the documents to be disclosed under the order, with the SEC arguing that Ripple's requests for internal documents were improper and irrelevant. But now the judge is disagreeing with the SEC's position. The discovery related to Bitcoin and Ether is relevant, said Netburn at the hearing. I think it is relevant to the court's eventual analysis with respect to the Howey factors, but I also think it is relevant as to the objective review of defendants' understanding in thinking about the aiding and abetting charge or aiding and abetting count. I also think it is relevant to the fair notice defense that Ripple is raising, and that is justified. That is justified. They are telling a very clever story with this Ripple and SEC case, guys. And it is literally a make or break situation for cryptocurrency. All right. But keep in mind, nothing is actually wrong. No one actually broke the law. This case is being used as a focal point for this part in the narrative because it's exposing to those who are investigating and looking into it. It exposes to them the inner workings of how this new digital economy is going to work in relationship to money and government. Okay. So once this all falls out, if the SEC wins, pack your bags, everybody get out the way, because it is going down. It will go down because people will be scared. People will be scared. Don't sell anything. Either way, you don't sell anything. But with a win, all we need is a win. Once the court hits this gavel and makes it official, and Ripple is declared the winner in any fashion, that'll honestly be what pushes Bitcoin past 85,000. Maybe even to 100,000. That'll be what pushes Ethereum to 7,000, 8,000. That'll be what pushes XRP to $25, $30. Stellar Lumens to $15, $16, $17. Tezos past $10. VeChain to $3. Like, it will send shockwaves through the crypto market, guys. So, with that being said, it's looking like a great weekend for crypto. All right. And I just want you guys to enjoy it. Enjoy this time while we got it. All right. Because these good times won't last forever. They won't. But for right now, let's have some fun. But with that being said, guys, just want to thank you for coming back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Also, enjoy your weekend, guys. Enjoy your weekend, most importantly. But while you're at it, check me out in the link section. Got a great list of resources for those who are new to the crypto space. Some links to exchanges, some resources, some ways to get some free crypto. It's all right there in the link section. But now that all that's said and done, I want you guys to have a great weekend. I want you guys to have a prosperous weekend. But most importantly, make you some money. I'll see you in the next video.